You're watching 48 Fastcast.
Welcome in, y'all. 7:01. Thanks for joining us for our 48 Fastcast today. Another 48 First Alert weather day, so just be prepared for another day of oppressive heat.
Yeah, those temperatures are high again. The humidity you have to deal with as well, so just make sure that you're staying safe out there as well.
Yeah, good common sense, good judgment, but yesterday was gross. Today, very similar, if not even worse. And Gina's dress actually matches the heat advisory map here, kind of that peach color we have across north central, northwest Alabama, and most of our middle Tennessee counties. Heat index about 105, maybe up to 108. It depends on if we see any of that rain-cooled air coming in, but heat-related illness is possible, both heat exhaustion, heat stroke, and we're just locking in and reinforcing this deep tropical moisture that we've been talking about. We've had a center low pressure off the coast of Louisiana, but it's going to be just nasty as far as the air you can wear, feel. Not great to be outside doing anything too strenuous. Heat index warming up quickly. Worst part, probably 3 to 5 p.m. That will be the most uncomfortable part of the day, so find some AC, stay cool, stay hydrated. There's a small chance of seeing an isolated downpour or storm as we go through the afternoon into the evening, but just like the past several days, most everyone's staying dry. Temps this morning already seeing upper 70s.
This is your 48 First Alert Road Report, sponsored by Bankston Motorhomes.
All right, taking a look at your traffic this morning. The Parkway, you can see, is moving very smoothly this morning. That's something that you always want to see early on. There is a little bit of a slowdown on 231 southbound heading from the Meridianville area down to Huntsville. So just be aware of that. And you also see some slowdowns around where the map is, where the bridge is in Decatur. So that's just something you want to be aware of course, but nothing unusual for the morning commute. Drive times right now, Meridianville to Huntsville, 25 minutes. Gina.
We're following breaking news right now. 2 people are at Huntsville Hospital this morning with critical injuries after a car crash in Harvest. MC officials tell us that wreck happened on Yarborough Road right by Wilbanks Lane late last night. A 4-year-old and 19-year-old are in critical condition. Now, a woman was also injured. She's expected to be okay. A man has been airlifted to the hospital after a shooting in Decatur. This happened on 8th Street near the intersection of 18th Avenue Southeast around 9 p.m. last night. When our crews arrived on that scene, they saw several police cars surrounding and examining a home. Now, Decatur police tell us there are currently no suspects.
Now to a 48 News update. A Huntsville shooting suspect is now facing additional charges. Zephaniah Goza was arrested back in late June for following a shooting that happened on Jeff Road in Huntsville. Huntsville police tell us that Goza got into an argument with someone before the shooting happened. Now that victim was taken to the hospital. He was charged with assault following that shooting. Now he's facing an additional charge of firing into an unoccupied vehicle because police tell us that they determined that Goza fired off shots that struck a vehicle. He has been released on bond. In Huntsville, police have arrested a 3rd person after last week's puppy robbery on James Madison Drive. Tyrese Freeman has been charged with robbery. Investigators say Freeman and 2 other men stole French bulldogs from someone at gunpoint. Jacquees Williams and Alan Lewis Jr. are also charged with robbery in connection to this case. Police believe they have taken everyone involved into custody.
Decatur police arrested 8 people after searching a home and finding drugs and weapons. That search happened at a house on 5th Avenue Southwest on Tuesday. Decatur police tell us they found numerous drugs, including cocaine and meth. Police say guns were also found. These 8 people on your screen were all arrested. They're charged with everything from drug possession to resisting arrest and tampering with physical evidence.
Well, another building in the Moulton Courthouse Square Historic District is being demolished. We'll tell you why this is happening right after the break. New this morning, the old willow tree building on Court Street in Moulton will be demolished. A building inspector told city council members this week that the roof is collapsing and trees are growing through the building. There's also a huge crack going through the center of it. Our media partners at the Moulton Advertiser report that this building will be the third building located inside the Courthouse Square Historic District torn down in the past year. City council will open bidding to begin the demolition process at its next meeting.
The Russellville Fire Department is showing off its newest addition to the station, and it's worth some big bucks. Check it out here. Firefighters are excited about their new $2.2 million 100-foot platform truck. According to our partners at the Franklin County Times, the station's old ladder truck used a standard basket. This new one has a whole lot of space and will allow these firefighters to better help in situations with multi-story buildings.
Today is a 48 First Alert Weather Day, sponsored by Mr. Reuter Plumbing for all your emergency plumbing services.
It's a good looking rig for them. I'm sure very practical, and given that price tag, I'm sure they're going to put it to good work. All right, this is what we've got today as far as that feels like. Temperature 48 First Alert Weather Day. By noon, we're in the upper 90s to lower 100s. Peak heat index maybe in the 103 to 106 degree range. Might see some relief as we go through the afternoon if we see some of those isolated downpours or storms. We actually have higher chances for rain and storms coming Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with that deep tropical moisture. Dew point in the mid to maybe even upper 70s. A little bit of a breeze today, more so than what we saw for Tuesday and Wednesday out of the south. This is that center of low pressure that we're watching off the coast of Louisiana. Kind of a rainy, stormy day along the beaches there in the Gulf, but just 30% chance of development according to the National Hurricane Center. That might start to track to the northwest, increasing our chances for showers and storms as we go through the end of the weekend and potentially even into the early part of next week. But for today, make sure you're just staying cool, drinking lots of water, and enjoy some time in the AC. Don't want to be outside this afternoon in this heat and humidity.
All right. Thanks, Eric. Well, thank you all so much for tuning in here to the Fastcast. Make sure to tune back for Tennessee Valley Living at 11 and the noon show with Gina and Eric. All right, we'll see you later.